I do love a locker room. Smells like potential. And am I getting notes of Axe body spray?
This is Jason Sudeikis, the legendary funny man who first made a name for himself on Saturday Night Live, then transitioned seamlessly into a slew of comedic roles in projects like Horrible Bosses, We're the Millers, and he stars as the title character Ted Lasso, a folksy American coach who is bizarrely put in charge of an English football team in Ted Lasso.
Explain to me how that's offsides. What? No, I'm serious. How's that offside? I don't understand it yet.
Jason spent his early career cutting his teeth on the improv circuit, performing for Second City, and eventually founding a chapter in Las Vegas.
You understand that fighting crime is fun!
Then right around 2003, he was hired as a sketchwriter for Saturday Night Live, occasionally appearing on camera. By 2006, Jason was promoted to full-time cast member, playing characters like Vice President Joe Biden,
Hey, there he is!
the What's Up With That background dancer,
What's up with that?
Judge Marshall T. Bordeaux of Maine Justice,
This is Maine Justice!
and one half of a couple of, well, you know.
That's ours now. That's ours. That's ours.
And every once in a while, he would rub shoulders with his SNL alumni in projects, getting into an argument over nachos with Will Ferrell in Semi-Pro, being an ideal romantic match for Tina Fey's Liz Lemon in 30 Rock, and he lured Fred Armisen and Carrie Brownstein with a come-hither gaze as a cult leader in an episode of Portlandia. Jason continued to play memorable characters in a variety of comedies. He played a weed dealer who creates a fake family to move a shipment across the states in We're the Millers.
That's my credo. No regrets.
You have no regrets?
Dad?
No.
Not one?
An overwhelmed account manager dealing with a horrible boss in Horrible Bosses.
What do you mean by trim the fat?
I want you to fire the fat people.
And in 2015, he appeared in the beloved short-lived comedy series The Last Man on Earth, playing stranded astronaut Mike Miller, who miraculously crash lands on a post-apocalyptic Earth and into the loving arms of his brother Phil, played by fellow SNL alum Will Forte. But Jason is truly a malleable performer. Who else could pull off a raunchy comedy, and a romantic comedy, and a heavy drama, and a sci-fi comedy about a woman linked with a giant kaiju in South Korea, and a family-friendly animated film?
I need some angry, blocking birds.
He even manages to bring his Sudeikis charm to a stormtrooper in an episode of The Mandalorian.
Did you not just hear that Moff Gideon killed a dozen of his own troopers just to make a point? Okay.
Then in 2020, Jason took a character he created for a series of NBC sports ads.
They have a different kind of football over here.
Kick it!
And made an award-winning series out of it, Ted Lasso. The show is a perfect blend of drama and comedy. And the overly optimistic Ted, despite his shortcomings, wins over the hearts of pretty much everyone he meets.
For me, success is not about the wins and losses. It's about helping these young fellas be the best versions of themselves on and off the field.
Jason Sudeikis has made a career out of being a confident, funny man. And when given the opportunity, he can really bring out the heart of his characters, big or small. If you can do that as an actor, well, that's a victory.